This episode contains adult themes and adult language. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bold and Beautiful podcast. I'm your host, Amanda, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Miss Chelsea.
Hey, B&B fans, hey!
Hi, guys. We're a little bit late because, of course, things happened. Last time we recorded, we were like, I hope nothing happens.
I know, we jinxed ourselves. We bold and beautiful jinxed ourselves.
Yes, because something always happens.
Always.
Inevitably. Because we do have a life and jobs and all of that stuff too, you know?
Yeah, but this is good, pretty good happenings. So, on the Chelsea career journey that we're on right now, I got a new job. Yay! But for now, it's just like second job.
Because you know what? She's back to two jobs again. Which,
Yep.
You know, when she has two jobs, it's hard for us to record.
Yeah. Well, I haven't started yet. I'll start next week because we're going out of town this weekend to celebrate my birthday. Yay! Woot woot. Gonna be the big 3-9.
That's exciting. Where are you going?
To Laughlin, Nevada. I think it's Nevada. I think it's California. Might be Nevada. I don't know. It's a weird area. Like, it's like Havasu, half of it's California, half of it's Arizona. I don't know. But I've never been to Laughlin like as an adult. So I'm figuring it, like, people say it's kind of like Havasu and Vegas mixed together. So that should be fun. We're renting a cabana for like 5 hours or something, and we have like our own like pool entrance and stuff, so that's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yes. So I'm sure I'll have stories about this trip because I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not going with people I really want to go with, but there are some key people that will not be there, and it'll be It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great.
No.
It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Isn't a repeat of what happened? What was that? A year or two ago?
Oh god, the Vegas trip where Chelsea almost died from food poisoning. No, or maybe it was alcohol poisoning. We're still not sure. I don't know. But anyway, no, it's gonna be me, Panda, my bestie, Red Steph, her dude, Steven, my best dude friend, Rainbow, and his lady, Cass. So we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully it'll go good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just missing a couple key players, that's all, but it'll be fine.
It's her birthday, guys. So we gotta send all of our positive vibes to Chelsea for her birthday.
Yay! For my birthday, I bought myself a new fur baby. Yay!
Oh, it's adorable too.
Yes, his name is Chadwick. He's a white winter dwarf hamster. So in the wintertime, he turns solid white. The rest of the year, he's like kind of brown, tan, white, and brown. And he's a dwarf, so he's very tiny. But yeah,
he's adorable.
Love, 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 love him. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, the job, the second job. It's kind of funny. It's the restaurant that is directly across the street from the restaurant I already work at. But the one I work at is more like bar/restaurant. This one is like actual restaurant. It's a large chain barbecue place. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I guess free brisket. I don't know. Guys. I don't know.
Chelsea's gonna smell like smoked meat every day.
Yes, I have to wear plaid. I have to smell like meat, and I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. Not like it's not that I don't do table service. It's not that I don't do like regular-y restaurant-y things, but I feel like in my soul, I'm a bar girl. And I kind of do a little better on the cocktaily side, but I mean, I guess I can learn. I can learn anything. I'm great. I got this. I'm a chameleon.
And at this job, there's like management opportunities.
Yeah, so mainly I'm being brought on not because they even really need servers right now. It's because they're actually going to be opening more locations and they saw all of my managerial skills. So, I don't know. That may be on the horizon. We'll see. I'm on a journey.
Yes, it's exciting.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had interviews, I had orientation, yada, yada. We're behind.
Yeah, all kinds of things were going on. And I had stuff going on too. So I've been having a meltdown because one of my friends in my belly dance class, she wants us to dance at her reception because she's getting married. And of course, we want to do it for her because she's super sweet. But she showed us the outfits that she chose, and I legit like had a heart attack. Like I didn't say anything like outwardly, like I kept my composure, but inside I was literally losing it.
Oh, yeah.
I sent it to Chelsea. Chelsea, is it or is it not like a bikini top?
It's a damn sparkly bathing suit with some length in the front. Like
the skirt is like, it has a skirt, but it's like it has splits up both sides, like all the way up.
Oh, I have way too much booty for that. No, like you will have a crescent moon showing. Like,
now, don't get me wrong. I'm not like a prude or anything, right? But yeah. I'm more like a one
modest.
Piece. I'm like a more like a one piece type of girl. You know what I mean?
Hey, I rock the bikini top, but trust and believe your girl is wearing shorts as her bottoms. Like my bathing suit bottoms are like black shorts that cover my cheeks, and yeah, and then like a regular top. That's so like I'm like you're not seeing my pubes.
Right? So like, you know what? We need to tell you guys something really quick, too. We have a group. I need all of you guys to join the group. Because in this group, it's a private group. I post stuff. Like personal stuff sometimes. So I'll post in the group a photo of the outfit. Okay? And the group is called the B&B Pod Club. Right, Chelsea?
On the FB? On the face of the books?
Yes, it's on Facebook.
Yep.
So go join it because I want to start putting more like personal stuff that maybe I don't want out. Maybe we don't want out to everyone, but we want to show you guys.
Yeah. And I'll show you guys Chadwick. If you want to see Chadwick, you got to join the group. He's adorable.
So go to the group on Facebook. Again, it's the B&B Pod Club. I'm almost positive. And I will post a photo of it because, guys, I like had a mental breakdown when I saw this costume.
Yeah. No, my face twitched. My face fully twitched.
But I've been super busy too. That the whole what I was going to tell you guys, the whole point was I've been super busy too. And we just, every time I'll have like free time and I'll be like, okay, Chelsea, are you? And then she's like, no, I got to go to orientation, or no, sorry, I have to go to work. And it just has been crazy lately.
Yeah. And then if I'm not doing that, like, honestly, guys, like, I was a week behind on the show, even though I put my hands up, I'm going to clap. It was a good week. Panda watched all of this week with me, and he had things to say.
Funny.
Yeah, he had things to say. But it was a good week. But I have been watching the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys been watching it? It is hysterical.
I am so bad. Okay, I'm so bad. Like, I'm watching the trial live, and then I go to work, and then when I get home at night, I'm watching people like commentary recap what I just watched, because is it not like, wow.
It's insane. Like, you could only imagine what it's like, what it would have been like in their relationship. You know, like, imagine being their friends that you go on a trip with.
Oh my goodness. And I swear I've watched this same video like 20 times, and it's like a blooper reel of Amber Heard's lawyers. Oh my goodness. Like, I know she's paying them so much money to just be ridiculously bad at their jobs.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like, at one point, her own lawyer was like, cross-examining, whatever. Someone was testifying. He was asking the questions, and then the witness answered, and he said objection, and they were like, but you asked the question. Like, oh my god, he objected himself. Like, what?
That's too crazy.
If you haven't been watching, watch. Like, I know, like, there's so many other things going on in the world. I understand. But if you just want like a good minute of just like, wow.
If you want to say, wow, you know what? My life is not that bad, actually.
Right? Dang, she like cut his finger off. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm not minimizing domestic violence, so I don't want anyone mad. I actually was in a abusive relationship once, but you have to admit the way this is going is just wow.
Yeah. And then like they took a break for a bit, and then I caught up on B&B, of course. And then they came back this week, and they are coming back firing, because this week Johnny Depp's lawyers are cross-examining Amber Heard, and this girl been lying upside down and backwards. This girl, like, literally things that her lawyers fought to not be brought up in trial, like they're asking her questions that make her like answer and say things to where then they can now bring it into evidence. And it is just like, you can just watch it happening. Like, oh my goodness, like Johnny Depp's lawyer, this chick with the brown hair, like, she is a beautiful woman. Okay, don't get me wrong, she is beautiful from day one, but like her brain, the way she talks, the way she argues, I'm like, this woman is so hot. Oh my goodness. Like, whoo, she's making me blush. Like, I would never want to argue with her ever. But she is like, oh my goodness, because she'll ask like 2 or 3 questions, and you can just see, like, by question 2, you're like, oh, here it comes. And then Amber Heard is just so just herself that she'll say something, and then then all of a sudden she'll be like, oh, okay, boom, like evidence number 336, and just brings it up like, because Amber Heard will realize where the questioning is going, and she'll try to like stop it, and she'll be like, oh, I don't remember, and she'll be like, oh, okay, here, let me show you evidence number blah blah blah. I'm just like, oh my god,
I know,
it is so bad.
Yeah, and I was like shocked because she was trying to say at first, like, I never hit him. Like, I was never the aggressor, like it was always
Hmm.
him. And then he literally had the recording of her saying, "Oh my
I
gosh, I didn't punch you. God, quit being a baby. I just hit you. I didn't punch you." I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, and then when she was on the stand, she even said she was saying that she hit him, and she was like, it was the first time I ever landed a hit on or a punch on or a hit on him or whatever. And oh my goodness, I was just like, girl,
And I was like, "Girl, you don't even have your own story straight."
no. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you're a pathological liar. Like you can't remember all your lies,
Yeah.
But it's intense. Like if you just need a break from, your life, just go ahead and YouTube that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And you know what? You know what made me laugh though?
Hmm.
Whenever whenever Panda watched The Bold with you,
Oh yeah.
he was so funny because okay, guys, when you hear this from the outside, right? If you don't know the show and someone says to you, you see that lady with the blonde hair? She had an affair with him, okay, and had her, the young blonde. And then, but at the time he was married to her daughter. And his head was like gonna explode. He's like, Excuse me, what?"
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and that lady from the other scene that I told you shot those other people, she also shot her. And he was just like, he's like, and I was like, yeah. And then she also tried to shoot that other lady that was having the affair with the sexy black dude. Yeah, she tried to shoot her too. And he was like, dang, she's just trying to shoot everybody. And I'm
And
like,
you were
yep.
like, "Oh yeah." And by the way, she shot both of the two dark-haired women in the room. That's too funny.
Yeah, he was like mind blown. And then like they were like, yeah, he was just talking about the gun. He was like, he thinks that Sheila is like a sloppy, like for hire assassin. Because he's like, you can't get that gun here, and that's an add-on, and da 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 da. And I'm just like, oh, he's like, I'm like, all right, Panda. He's like, and then when I'm telling him about the people and stuff, he's just like, yeah, shoot them all, just whatever. Yeah, no, they're all terrible. She's right. I'm on Sheila's side. Shoot them all. I'm like, Panda, no.
Oh wait, you could injure Ridge. Don't kill him, but you can injure him. I wouldn't be that mad.
Yeah, he was so mad because I had to stop it at Friday, one, because I can't skip ahead, and two, because I had to go to work. But he had watched, all week with me. So then Friday comes and he was just like, what? No, she was just about to start blasting everybody. And I was like, I'm sorry, I got to go to work. Like, no, can't watch it. Got to go. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah,
funny,
just imagine if we had to watch it like one episode each day. It'd be crazy.
But yeah, you know what? Eventually, if we ever get our Patreon up, we should definitely do a show with the guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it would have to be on Patreon. Like, no offense, guys, but we're not going to be able to stop them from cursing.
Not making sense.
And from cursing. Like, I know, oh, wow. My husband used to be a sailor, and he cusses like one. So, yeah.
and Panda just like giggles a lot, so it would be a lot of that.
Yeah.
Not that I don't, apparently.
Oh, us giggle? Never.
No, I'm very serious.
Now, we do know, okay, because we had to record this on a Tuesday. So we do know that y'all already know what happened on Monday. I'm aware. Like, at least, I don't know everything that happened Monday, but I do know at least what happened with Sheila because it's everywhere. Like, you can't not see it. I even saw a meme of it. So, like, yeah, it's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wish something crazy would happen, like she dives for her purse and she does blast everybody and she kidnaps the kid and takes off to Mexico. Like, that would be kind of awesome. But I'm pretty sure they're just going to call the cops and have her arrested.
You know what, Chelsea? I figured out something.
What?
I could so write the show. Here's what I would do. Somehow she gets out of jail. I don't know how. I haven't figured that out. Okay? She gets out.
It's California. There's a very good chance that she will get out of jail.
That's a good point. So she gets out, right? And she sneaks over, steals Hayes, and runs off, right? Just like you said. And Ridge and Steffi leave together to go hunt her down. And now you have that. There's his vacation. He's been doing, he's going on like a 3-month vacation. And then there's her maternity leave. And they're gone searching for the kid.
Yeah, and they would just have to record, like, I don't know, like 30 minutes of like BS of like them like with different backdrops of different countries, them at an airport, them talking to Maitre D at a hotel and they just barely missed her. Yeah, they could just string that along.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. They could string that along.
See, problem solved.
Look at us, just solving problems.
Show. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's all we got. So enough with the chit chat.
On to the recap.
Week 1.
Monday, May 2nd through Friday, May 6th.
The week starts out with Steffi coming home from the hospital. And it's very sweet. Kelly made her a welcome sign. Very, very sweet. Thomas, Ridge, and Taylor were there. Everyone's happy. But they're also, like, really worried about how she's going to handle all of this.
Yeah, it was super sweet.
And over at the cabin...
Not so sweet.
Hope is getting 2 glasses of wine. She's all excited. She's all happy. She wants to have this relaxing evening with her husband. But you're right. That's not at all what happens.
No, Liam is like wigging out, wanting to be at Steffi's homecoming.
Right. But he doesn't have an excuse to go. But he gets a phone call. And guess what? Kelly supposedly stole Steffi's phone and is whispering, Daddy, I need you to come here. I need you to come here. I need to see you. I can't even talk today. I need to see you. And in true Liam fashion, he's going to run straight over there. Because no one ever says no to their kid. And because it's Hope, of course she understands. Or she's going to say she does.
She's trying.
Yeah. And Brooke comes in.
Oh.
And she's like not really any help. Because she's concerned about Liam and Ridge spending so much time at Steffi's anyway.
Yeah, so she's like spiraling, of course, not making Hope feel better at all, and also making it about herself. And as she's doing this, Thomas walks in. No knock, no nothing, just walks in.
You know what I thought was weird about this? She had
Why isn't he at the homecoming?
Yes, one. Yes. But also because she said to him, oh, I already texted you that Douglas is not here. And I was okay, I'm going to let it go and pretend like he didn't look at his phone. But I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
No, he has like a fancy car. As soon as he sits in his car, his phone is connected to his dashboard that probably has like a screen bigger than the TV in my house. Like, no.
Yeah, and because he used this as an opportunity to say the stuff that he always says when he was obsessed with Hope and he
Mhm.
hated Liam, remember?
Yeah, like he knew Liam somehow would find a way to go to Steffi's homecoming. Like he knew that. You're her brother. Why aren't you there? Oh, are you feeling guilty? But he doesn't know Sheila shot her, so I don't know. Why isn't he at her? Why isn't he at Steffi's?
Right? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's going on, okay? And then we go back to Steffi's, and Liam arrives. And he does everything, that Liam does. He helps with the kids. Then he texts Hope that he's going to stay longer. And it's like, okay, fine. She's a little annoyed, but cool, whatever. And oh my God, Thomas really, really starts in then. Like, huh, isn't that interesting? It's like, okay, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make her feel insecure.
Always.
And I'm like, oh my God, I guess it's the same thing Taylor did. So I guess, he's like his mom.
Yeah, but also he wants to do that. The same thing that Deacon does, like where he's like saying he just, like Brooke and Ridge. He'll be like, I don't think Ridge should be treating you like this. If I was with you, I wouldn't treat you like this. Like Thomas does the same type of crap.
Yeah, he does. He does. Because they think, I don't know. I guess he thinks one day she'll just all of a sudden be like, you know what? You're right. I want to be with you.
Yeah. No, that's not how it works. Like you've told her this 1,000 times. I don't know.
And, okay. So this, I do understand. I do. Okay. I'm not heartless. Steffi is having a hard time. She's having a breakdown. Okay. She's crying. And she asked him not to leave. Well, she kind of begs him not to leave, in my opinion. She doesn't want to be alone. This did make me a little mad, I'm not going to lie. Because it's not that I don't feel bad for her, but you're not. You have your kids, you have your mom, and your dad there.
Yeah.
You're not alone. I don't know. I feel like in a way it's kind of unfair because she knows that he's not going to say no. And she's kind of like, I don't really care how it affects anybody else. I want him with me.
Yep.
I don't know. And then Liam's all like, I'll always love you. I'll always be there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm over it. So then here's what happened.
The next day.
Yes, I was just about to say what Chelsea always says. It's obviously the next day because everyone's changed clothes.
Everyone has changed clothes. Yeah.
Everyone went to sleep. Everyone's got fresh clothes on. And we go to Forrester. Eric and Quinn are talking, and Carter walks in.
Yeah, it's like super awkward. Like,
yes.
Like Quinn is really trying to be like, hi, I'm your wife. Pay attention to me. Love you. What are you doing? And he's just kind of like checking his phone, whatever. Carter walks in. It's kind of awkward.
Yeah. And Eric's totally like in his own world. He's like looking at his phone and he seems really distracted. And he's like, well, gotta go. And well, they did discuss Steffi, but it's the same thing. I'm not going to go over it. They're just saying they're concerned. And then he's like, well, gotta go. And Quinn was like, hey, after you get done playing pickleball, can we go, do you want to go to lunch? And he legit was like, we'll see. And then just out, like didn't kiss her, nothing. He was just like, oh, we'll see. Slams the door. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. And then we find out that Liam stayed the night at Steffi's.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone please leave the train.
Didn't call Hope. Didn't let her know. So Hope's at the cabin, leaving
Freaking out.
leaving him another voicemail because apparently he hasn't been answering his phone. And Brooke comes in right when she's leaving the message and goes nuclear.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but Hope was taking this way better than I would, because I would legit be like, I am sitting over here, okay, worried sick. I don't know if you're in a ditch somewhere. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to tell you this. You better hope you're in a ditch. Okay?
Yeah.
I felt so bad for her because I can't, like, legit, if Joe left and then just never returned, no text, no call, nothing, I would freak out.
Yeah. And Thomas decides to just pop in again while
my gosh.
Hope and Brooke are like freaking the hell out.
He knew Douglas wasn't back yet from that sleepover. He knew that. It was early in the morning.
Yeah, no, and he was kind of being a jerk because he was like, he was being a jerk because at one point he even tells her, shouldn't you be telling this to Liam, not Brooke and me? And I was like, and I'm like, hey, Thomas, how about you go and take care of your sister so Liam could be home? How about you do that?
Yeah. Or how about this? How about you tell Brooke the truth about what happened to her? Maybe you should do that. Why you're trying to suck up to Hope. Yeah, it was funny because he triggered Brooke and she was like basically telling him to shut up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it flashes over and Liam wakes up on the couch with a lady, but luckily it was not Steffi, it was Kelly.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, she was sleeping on his chest. He wakes up, he realizes where he's at, gets his phone. He's like, oh crap, my battery's dead. And then Steffi walks in like, good morning. Hi. Like, what the hell? I
know, right?
Oh, it was.
Okay. We have to stop right here because I can't. All right. I can't. I have to say this. All right. So he doesn't. Okay. He does not. Liam does not borrow Steffi's phone.
Nope.
He does not borrow Taylor's phone.
He does not even immediately hop up and charge his own phone. Or ask Steffi, because he doesn't want to disturb Kelly. Hey, can you put my phone on the charger? Yeah. No.
He could have even went to the guest house and borrowed Ridge's phone. What does he do? He plugs the phone in and then is going to wait until it has enough power to call her or text her.
But not even like, you need like 2%, and as long as it's plugged into the wall, you're fine. This fool was letting it like fully charge.
I'm glad Hope's your first priority, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you have to get in your vehicle, drive down the street to the store and call me from the store, then that's what you do, sir. You do not let me sit at home worried, sick, not knowing what the hell happened to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But we also find out, apparently, Kelly doesn't know what happened to Finn.
No, she doesn't know yet.
So that's a little weird, but okay.
All right. So Liam calls Hope finally, and he tells her what happened. And she understands because it's Hope, right? And he says to her, I'm about to leave. I'm on my way. I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't worry, right?
Yeah.
Hangs up. And then Steffi says, what'd she say? Chelsea.
She's like, was she upset? And he was like, no, she understands. It's okay. And she's like, does she? Really?
Yeah, I thought that was so odd. And then when he's about to leave, she starts crying and has a complete breakdown again. And I'm like, she was fine 2 seconds ago. I don't understand. Am I overreacting, guys? Because I was like, really? You just heard him say he has to go. Like, I wouldn't do that personally. I think that, like, I wouldn't do that. That's just me, though.
Yeah. So, meanwhile.
The bombshell.
Okay, so so it's typical B&B, right? It's a flashy, backy forthy sceney, right?
Yeah.
And we've got Quinn and Carter at Forrester talking about something they shouldn't be talking about, which is Quinn and Eric's relationship, basically. And Quinn's just talking about how she's trying and she loves her husband. She wants to be with her husband. Boo, 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 boo. Okay.
This was so crazy, guys. They got me. I did not see this coming.
So it flashes, and Eric is in a bed.
Yep. And you're like, oh no, is Eric sick?
Well, that's what your innocent brain thought. I was like, that's a bed. And then we see Eric reach over onto the nightstand and pick up a bottle of honey.
What? I was freaking out.
And then the scene widens. He's in bed with Donna.
Donna's back! Yay!
My sweet, innocent Donna. I'm sorry. I don't think it's right. It's not right. Leave Quinn. Divorce her. Leave her.
I agree.
This is not okay. This is not okay.
I have so much mixed emotions, guys. I've never had so many mixed emotions because I want them together. And I can see how happy they are. So, like, I'm like, well, I mean, Quinn did do the same thing to him. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. I'm so conflicted.
He chose to stay with her. Therefore, that does not give him a free pass to cheat on her. You chose to stay, sir.
Oh my God. By the way, Donna is so hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, hot.
She had on that pink lingerie with the robe, and she put her boobs right in Eric's face. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's the problem, okay? I'm going to be honest. Because Eric's like, you make me lighter. I'm just really happy. But there's one little problem, okay? Quinn is a psycho. I mean, let's be real. And they're both petrified of her. Okay, so basically it's rest in peace, Donna. Love you, Donna. Good to see you again. You dead. Sorry. Bye, girl.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good. Oh my God. If Quinn finds out about this.
This is going to be crazy.
Oh my God. Poor Donna.
Yeah.
We should have known something was up. Frickin' pickleball.
Pickleball. I mean, she did give us the clue. He's been staying in the guest house. I hope they're not having this affair in the guest house. Because, like, that's on the property. Like, come on, you're rich. Like, come on.
True.
Like, and doesn't Donna have like a home? Like, what the hell?
I thought it was a hotel, but I wasn't sure. I was like, is that Eric's house or is that a hotel? Where are we at?
I don't know, because like the other week she mentioned that he stays at the guest house, so I don't know.
True. But they wouldn't be that crazy, right? I mean, Quinn could walk right in on the property.
I know, but I also hope this isn't one of those things. Remember, guys, like when you start something as like an affair, it's all exciting, and then when it's not an affair anymore, then it's not exciting, and then is there anything there? I mean, but I know there's something between Eric and Donna. Like, it's just I don't like it.
I don't like her having to be the other woman. I don't like that either. I'm so conflicted. But I am glad she's back. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And it was funny because it was going back and forth. And the whole time, Quinn was saying how great Eric is and how he would never, ever, ever betray her. And I was like, oh, wow, Donna's dead. Every time it flipped back, I was like, oh, my God, rest in peace, girl.
Yeah. I hope it was worth it.
Then, okay. Liam arrives at the cabin and he has to answer to Brooke and Hope.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was, we don't even have to get into it because you know how that's going to go.
Yeah, Brooke was being blunt as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, she was also asking about Ridge.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Hope was like trying to be understanding, but Brooke was not having it.
And while that's going on at Steffi's house, I'm just going to go over it quick because it's not anything major, but Steffi is really tired, so she goes to lay down. And Taylor gets all worked up. Like, she gets really upset. And she's getting all worked up.
Yeah. She's feeling guilty for not being around for things.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging it. Because I told you last time we recorded, I think. I don't know why they're saying she's like Mother of the Year. She was absent for like half of their life.
She was absent, like when Thomas got pushed off the ledge by Brooke. She was absent after Thomas got kidnapped. She was absent during the whole like baby kidnapping debacle. Like, yeah, she was absent during Steffi being addicted to drugs. She wasn't even at their wedding.
Right. Like, she's been absent. So I don't know why she's Mother of the Year anyway. And, of course, Ridge calms her down and they kiss. And it flips to Brooke. And she's at her house, all sad. And she's like, I don't know why Ridge won't come home. And I'm thinking, I know why, because he's over there kissing Taylor. When they're telling you to your face, nothing's going on. He's in the guest house. They're kissing.
Yeah.
What was you going to say? Sorry.
No, I'm like, yeah, they were doing that like back and forth weird split screen thing, and I was just like, ugh.
And now we go to the next day because everyone has changed clothes again.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's fresh and ready to go.
Oh, boy.
And, oh, wow. So, of course, Steffi's struggling. You know, of course you're going to be struggling. And over at Sheila's hotel, Deacon stops by and she tells him her plan. Okay, she's going to go over there and she's going to see Hayes because he's her grandson. And Deacon's like, this is a real bad idea.
Yeah.
Not a good idea. Shouldn't do that. Steffi hates you. Remember?
Yeah. She was spiraling. She was like alone in her room. She was like looking at Finn's wallet. So apparently she hasn't gotten rid of the evidence. So that's good. It was weird. It was weird. And then
And Deacon always gives her good advice. She just never takes it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Deacon has actually been kind of the smart one lately.
Right? How is this happening?
And then, like, him and Liam, well, Liam not right now. Liam's being dumb right now. But, like, remember when, like, Brooke was going through her little meltdown and Liam was being, like he knew Ridge better than Hope and Brooke did? Like,
Yeah.
but it was kind of one of those situations. But, yeah. And, like, oh, my goodness, back at Forrester. Oh, my gosh.
You have to admit that these two are flirting with each other. I'm sorry. Quinn walks in with jewelry all over her, and she's like, "Which one?" And like puts her arm like in his face and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling less and less sorry for her because it's so obvious that she's into Carter still. Like, it's so obvious.
Yeah. And even more obvious and awkward across the hall, Paris and Zende.
Wait. Let me tell you this. The thing that really was funny was Quinn told Carter, "This is a bad idea." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, don't worry. Zende doesn't know anything. He's none the wiser. It's done. Like, it's no big deal and no one's ever going to know." And then across the hall
is Paris and Zende. It was like the typical B&B thing. One side is saying, yeah, that would never happen. And then the other side, that exact thing is happening. So Paris is over there. Zende tries to kiss her hello. She's obviously like uncomfortable. And he's like, all right, like, what is going on? Like, just tell me what's going on. And so she tells him that she doesn't like him anymore and that she has feelings for someone else. Well, no, first she just says she's not into him. She doesn't want to be with him, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and then he asks her, like, is there someone else? And then she says, yeah. And then he's like, what? And then she says, it's Carter.
Dude, I was losing my mind. I felt so bad for him. Like, she legit made him cry. I was so mad. And she only told him half truths. She did not tell him the truth.
Yeah.
So with her all proud of herself, all bouncing around, all proud of herself that she told him the truth, she didn't tell him the truth. She did not tell him the truth at all. She told him, I have feelings for Carter, but we haven't dated or done anything like that. I just want to. And I'm like, oh my God, that was a straight lie.
Yeah, because she told him that she has feelings for him. I'm like,
and then,
girl, you've been living with Thomas too long. Like,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I was just gonna say, I was so upset because he's so sweet. He even says, you know what? You got to follow your heart. Even if it leads you away from me, you have to follow your heart. And I was like, can he get any more perfect? Like, what are you doing?
Aww.
I felt so bad for him because he looks dumb, and he's not dumb. It's not his fault.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like the girl doesn't want what's good, I guess.
I'm starting to think that she wants what she can't have. Like, that's her thing she gets off on. Like, she wanted Finn because she can't have Finn. She wants Carter because she can't have Carter. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, she did start seeming a little bit evil. And when she was telling Carter that she had like told him, like, it was kind of like weird.
Oh yeah, wait till you hear what I have written down for that, because I would no. Okay. So back at Steffi's. Oh my God. She goes to check on the kids and Sheila shows up. And oh my God, why did Taylor let her in?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
She knows her profession, right? Is a psychiatrist. She knows that, right?
Every episode, I'm doubting it more and more. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be, like, rude, but she is not believable as a healthcare professional or a mental healthcare professional because
Yeah.
no,
I
girl,
was like,
no.
don't let her in. Don't let her in. So she lets her in, and I'm like, this is not going to be good. And of course, that's exactly what happened. As soon as Steffi walks out, she freaked out.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you doing here? You're not going to see Hayes. Like, no.
Yeah, it was really like I'm just like, Taylor, what are you doing? Tell her to go away. And I was like freaking out, like, oh my goodness, is she gonna like kidnap the baby? Like, what is gonna happen? Oh my goodness. And then they try to psych us out by like making us think that Steffi's like remembering things.
Yeah, because she said, you're not going anywhere, Sheila. And I was like, wait. And then no. Womp womp. She was just like, I want to make sure that you get the point that you are not allowed to just show up here. You cannot come here uninvited. It's unacceptable. And Sheila's like, I'll leave. Don't think about me at all. At all. And I'm like, that's a weird thing to say. And then Ridge comes in, and he is the same way as all of us because he was mad. He was like, why would you let her in? Are you crazy? Like, why would you let her in?
Yeah. He kind of scolds Taylor. And I guess like Steffi didn't know about the whole like ledge situation. Because Ridge like says like, just because you think she saved your life.
Yeah.
And Steffi's like, what?
Well, she wouldn't have been up there in the first place if it wasn't for her. But okay. This is when Steffi legit starts having memory flashes.
Yeah, the kaleidoscope is starting to become clear.
And it's like hard for her, but she keeps seeing flashes. And she realizes, she's like, oh, I know something. She's like, I know that me and Finn did not go there together. I know that. She's like, because I was by myself in the alley with whoever I was arguing with. And Ridge, oh my God, Ridge was like a dog with a bone now. He's like all on top of her. What is it? Can you remember? I was like, give her a second. Who is it?
I know. I was like, shut up, Ridge. Jeez. And then I'm like, why is Taylor not doing anything right now? Like, isn't it your job to like help people through trauma? Like, what is
right? Yeah, it was crazy, but you obviously can see that she's starting to remember. And she's like, oh. And so then it goes to El Giardino.
Yeah.
And Sheila runs into Deacon, and now she's super upset. She's like, I'm leaving town, period. There's nothing for me here. They kicked me out. I'm done. I'm leaving. And then he's like, trying to talk her down.
Yeah.
And back at Forrester, I was livid because Paris walks in and Carter and Quinn are flirting. Let's be serious. They were flirting.
Yup.
She touched him on his big, broad shoulders. Don't tell me she wasn't flirting.
Mm-hmm.
And Paris sees this, and she, like, registers that in her brain. Okay, you can see her doing this. And when she tells Carter that she did this is what made me mad. She's all proud of herself. And she's like, I did something I should have done a long time ago.
Yeah, this is the point where I was like, is Paris a villain?
Right? And Carter's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, we can be together now. It was weird. And he was like, whoa, we're just friends. And then
Yeah.
she says, well, I told Zende, and he's like, you did what?
Yeah, what she's not realizing is not just the Zende aspect is the reason he doesn't want to be with her. Like, she thinks that's the only reason. Like, no,
Right.
honey, there's other reasons.
He's
But
I'm sorry, go ahead.
but she does kind of realize there might be another reason because she accuses him of still wanting to be with Quinn, and that's why he doesn't want to be with her.
Right. And this is the end of the week, and he's like, what? And the funny thing was, when she accused him, the facial expression, he didn't have to answer the question because
Yeah.
his face answered the question, and she knew that she was right. And then he can't get out of it now.
Nope.
And that's how the week ended.
Yep.
And I was not happy with Paris because, number one, don't sit there like, I'm so proud of myself. I told him the truth. You didn't tell him the truth, number one.
Yeah.
And I did think that she came across a little
happy about the chaos.
Yeah. I don't know. It did come across a little like, because I don't know. I feel like Carter is a really nice guy. So he doesn't want to come out and tell her, I'm sorry, I messed up. I know I said that I loved you, but I really don't have the same feelings for you that you have for me. Like, man up and tell her the truth. Because she's thinking, oh, it's just because of Zende.
Yeah.
No.
That's
not
what I told you. Remember, I told you I was like, this is the game now. So he won up by yelling and being like, we're not going to be together. And you were like, oh, she's going to take it. She's going to think, she's going to really believe him this time. And I was like, no, he just won up to the game. So now she has to do something even crazier.
Yeah, you were totally right. She even said to him, it might be next week that we're about to cover, but at some point she even said to him, you know, I always get what I want. Like, whatever I put my mind to, I get. And I was like, oh, really?
I'm like, does she really want him, or is it the challenge?
See? And I wish Zoe was around, because I would really love to get some info from Zoe. Because
Right.
I have a feeling they've had a lot of conflict over things.
Competition?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Probably every time Zoe's had a boyfriend, she's probably liked him.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. She also went after Thomas, and Zoe was with Thomas. She has a thing for, like, being with guys that her sister was with or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, has there been other boyfriends that, like, Zoe's been with that Paris has gone after?
Probably.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Scene of the week.
Let me think. Oh, I know scene of the week.
What?
The honey bear bottle.
I don't want it to be that, but it's that.
You know it's that.
I know it's
shook.
that.
I was shook. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, say what now?
I was shook, but I mean, I'm just sad about it. No, my Donna. Damn it.